right, this is our story, A Walk Through the Rainforest by Anita A. Ammon. I wanted to give a quick shout out to Christiana. She noticed that most of our stories in our packet for this week are by Kelly Hashway. This is actually the only one that isn't by her, so thanks Christiana for noticing that. She commented on one of our videos yesterday, so thanks for noticing. So I'm going to go through and read this first. If you haven't read it yet, that's okay. You can listen to me read it to you. And then when we get to the vocabulary piece, you can listen to me read it all and then do the activity on your own and check your work if you would like. I'm also going to put a poll in this video once we're finished to ask you a question about it to see if you can answer it. Some of you did not know how to do the polls, so if you watch my update video for today, I teach you how to do that. But basically what happens in the top corner, like right about here, an I will come up, like the letter I, and it will say like, answer the question for this story, and then you get to answer the question if you click on it. So that's how you do the polls. I'm going to try doing those because I think that's just a fun way to kind of engage you guys and keep you interested in what we're doing. So look for that. I will tell you when at the end, okay? Our story says, Emma and her brother Alex took a walk with Grandpa through the woods behind their house. So this is not either of our Alexes because we know it's a brother, but shout out to them. Bamboo trees creaked in the summer breeze. Only a few patches of blue sky showed through the canopy of the green leaves overhead. So if you guys remember when we were learning about frogs, the canopy is like the top of the tree in the rainforest. This is telling us that they are just in their backyard, but that's what a canopy is. It's the top of a tree. Let's pretend we're in a rainforest, Emma said, so they're pretending. Maybe we'll see a rainforest animal. She studied the carpet of tangled ivy, moss, and crumbled leaves for any sign of animals. Look, Alex cried, a rainforest frog. A tiny frog, the size of a quarter, hopped past them. That frog is small, just like Nina's frog, Emma said. Where are you, Finnegan? A voice called out. So Finnegan, this is just a name of a character. It was their friend Nina. She ran toward them with an open jar. Have you seen my frog? He hopped out of my jar. They chased after Nina's frog. Finally, Nina caught her frog and popped it back in its jar. Nina joined Emma and Alex. They kept exploring. A moment later, Alex cried, Look, a rainforest bird. That bird has a tiny roll of paper tied to one of its legs, just like Rosie's pigeon, Emma said. It is my pigeon, Rosie said behind them. She was on a walk with her dad. It's taking a note to my aunt down the street. They watched the bird fly away. Rosie joined Emma, Alex, and Nina. They kept exploring. Meow, ruff, ruff. Look, Alex cried, a rainforest cat and dog. An orange kitten streaked past them, chased by a dog with brown spots. Their friends, Anna and Ian, ran onto the porch. Kitty, Anna cried, chasing after her kitten. Sir Wags-a-Lot, Ian cried, chasing after his dog. That's his name, Sir Wags-a-Lot. Finally, Anna caught her kitten and Ian caught his dog. Anna and Ian joined Emma, Alex, Nina, and Rosie. They kept exploring. They didn't find more animals, but they had fun pretending. Okay, so now I'm going to have a poll. It'll come up like right up here on the top of the screen. It's the letter I with a circle around it. And I have a question for you. My question is, where does the story take place? So you're going to have 4 answer choices. A, in a tropical rainforest. B, in Rosie's backyard. C, in the woods behind Emma and Alex's house. Or D, a campsite owned by Emma and Alex's grandpa. Okay, so go ahead and click that I that's up on the screen. It's the letter I with a circle around it. Click on it, and that's going to give you those questions. I want you to think about the story and what it says before you click on your answer to see if you get it correct. Okay, at the end of this video, I'll tell you what the correct answer is. Maybe I won't. I think I'll tell you tomorrow what the correct answer is because I think you can go through and change your answer. Okay, so we're going to do the vocabulary piece now. I'm going to read you the instructions, all the words, and all their definitions, and then I'll go through and show you the answers. So if you haven't done it yet, you can listen to all of those pieces, try it yourself, and then check your answers at the end, okay? Match each vocabulary word from the story, A Walk Through the Rainforest, with the correct definition. So these are the vocabulary words. And these are the definitions. Definitions mean what the word means. So this tells you the word, and these will tell you what the word means. So you have to match them to figure out where they go, okay? So I'm going to read you all the words first. Bamboo, pretend, breeze, pigeon, canopy, moss, and crumbled, okay? And then we have a couple more. Quarter, aunt, and exploring. So now let's read our definitions. A coin worth 25 cents, a stout gray and white bird that eats fruit or seeds, fuzzy green plant that grows in damp areas, your father or mother's sister, a tall woody grass that grows in tropical regions, wandering around, investigating an unfamiliar area, a gentle wind, crushed, broken up, use your imagination, and the uppermost trees and branches in a rainforest that form a thick layer overhead. Okay? So we're going to go through. I'm going to just start with the definitions, and I'm going to match them to their words. The first one is a coin worth 25 cents. I know that that's a quarter. And instead of doing all kinds of crossed lines, I'm just going to write the letter. So quarter, the answer's A. And then so I don't get confused, I'm going to cross off the A here, okay? The next one is a stout gray and white bird that eats fruit or seeds. So I'm going to go through. That is a pigeon. Again, I'm going to cross off B so I know I'm done with that one, okay? C, fuzzy green plant that grows in damp areas. If you're like, I don't know what that is, you could always skip it and come back to it and find one that you do know. So if I said, okay, I know a gentle wind is a breeze, I could skip down to that and then do it that way. So that's one strategy. You don't have to go down the list like I am. You can just find the ones that you know and then see what you're left over with. So I could try that. So crushed or broken up, I could say, oh, that's crumbled, H. And then maybe, oh, I know your father or mother's sister, that's an aunt. So that's D. And that's where really crossing these off is going to be helpful, so you don't write 3 G's and 2 H's and skip A somehow, okay? I, use your imagination. I'm not sure on that one, so maybe I'll come back. E, a tall woody grass that grows in tropical regions. Oh, that's bamboo. So then I would write E. Oops. That's that one. I'll do F now, just so I don't get confused. Wandering around, investigating an unfamiliar area. Oh, I know that's exploring. F. Okay. The uppermost trees and branches in a rainforest that form a thick layer overhead. I gave you that answer in the story. That's a canopy, so I'm going to write the J. Okay, then I have 2 left over. So I have fuzzy green plant that grows in damp areas and to use your imagination. So my 2 words left over are moss and pretend. I know that pretending means to use your imagination. So I can do that. And then what's left over, fuzzy green plant that grows in damp areas, that's moss. I hope that helps. I hope you answered our poll question. A poll is just like a survey asking where does the story take place. If you needed to go back and listen to that, you could. And then in tomorrow's reading, which is, it's a secret, I will give you the answer to A Walk Through the Rainforest. That way you can check and see if you got it right. All right, bye.